Financial technology firms love to talk about how their new portal, their new software is going to change the world. But does it really work that way for advisors? Well, I'm so excited to be joined today by two real advisors, John May, David Levy. Well, gentlemen, welcome. Thank you so much for taking some time today to chat with us.
Thanks for having us.
John, tell me, does the Envestnet's client portal, has it really helped you, your clients, and really helped your firm?
Yes, it has. I think when we look at it and we say, we've always been transparent with our approach to reporting. It just gives us, instead of a quarterly report, we can actually give them to it real time, and they can see that transactions and information as of the previous day.
Is this something clients have learned to expect? Are they now expecting, real-time kind of data and information? Is this just par for the course that you need in this day and age?
I think to some degree you kind of have to be able to provide that because it's what the industry is moving more and more to expect. But the reality is that we really don't want our clients to be looking at this on an every minute by minute basis. But given the alternative, which is logging into the custodian's website, this is a far superior opportunity for them to actually see and understand their assets, and not just from one location, but assets that are custodied at a variety of places.
Mm-hmm. So John, tell me a story. Has there been a client situation where this has helped you either keep a client or get a new client?
Well, I think it just reinforces the relationship. I had a client just a week or two ago that had posted a document, and I called them just to kind of see what was going on, check in. And she actually said she was just posting it. It was a statement from an outside source, an account that we don't manage, so it's something that we know about. But she just wanted to have all of her documents in one place to be able to do that. But it also gives us then the ability to look at that document and say, how can we maybe adjust the allocation or do some things differently in that account, which just builds that relationship and strengthens it, definitely.
I would echo that, and I would also add that it encourages interaction. Mm-hmm. When we see an email notification that a document's been posted, or when we reach out proactively with a document and then it entices a client to call and ask a question, it's just that conversation as opposed to just reaching out to a client on a quarterly or a semi-annual basis. Here is regular communication, and it just improves the relationship, and it sets advisors that are doing this apart from those advisors that really don't have that intimate relationship with their clients.
It's getting that full breadth and depth of it, not going beyond just kind of that initial feeling. Now, one of the things we were talking about active clients. What about prospects? How are you using it for prospecting?
Sure. So we use technology for prospecting. We're not using the portal as much for prospecting, but from that standpoint, when we do a demo of the product, prospects tend to see that as a major selling point in our firm and as a differentiator compared to other firms that don't offer the technology, that don't offer the analytics. Because at the end of the day, clients really want to know how they're doing. Or a prospect I met with last week said, I just don't know what I'm paying my current advisor. We have all this information transparent, sitting there right in front of them, and it's information's available, and we're able to provide it to them very easily.
And what about with robos? I mean, these are serious competitors that you have to think about now. There's certain platforms that they can get from Betterment right now. So when you think about it, how does this guy put you in a position to compete against those robo firms?
Well, I think that's certainly one of the reasons we adopted it, mainly to focus on those robo advisors. Everybody associates that with younger clients. I don't know that it's necessarily true that it's all younger clients. There's 50 and 60-year-old clients that want to be on a platform and have access and are certainly capable and enjoy going that route. So, it's definitely building that, and we're going to focus on those younger clients as we move forward. But I think it's just a little bit of both.
Mm-hmm. So this is really for all clients of all ages. You've seen that too, Dan?
Absolutely. It's really interesting. When I was giving some thought to who's using this portal recently before coming to the conference, it reminded me of one client where we have a father-son who are both clients, and the father, who's in his 80s, uses the portal, and the son, who's in his 50s, has rarely signed into the portal. So it's a little bit in the face of what traditional logic would tell you, but it's really for whoever wants to use it. There's no specific boundary to age, but going forward, we're going into a generation where everybody is going to want the technology at their fingertips. So advisors that don't have this technology, it's really going to be leaving them behind.
Absolutely. John, David, thank you so much for joining us. Some really great insights for advisors about some great technology. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
For Investment News, I'm Matt Ackerman.